I look up. I looked it up, and one of the Google things like people also ask is Cat Williams a pimp? Hmm. Hmm. Uh.
Oh wait, work is exhausted. That should be made invented. Oh, hold on.
Yeah, yeah, you guys are so exhausted. MF and pimp names like that. I love that. Like,
I feel like that's a play on like
his I feel like that's a. I love that his Wikipedia bit is also like that's the full thing. Like the full thing is a pimp.
I feel like it's a play on the artist previously known as Prince, kind of thing.
I mean, babe, probably. All right. You guys, you know, over to Vegas on this now too. All right, so 19 plus. So Cork doesn't know.
Did you have to Eleni roll?
Eleni doesn't want to find out.
You know what? Fair.
She's thoroughly uncomfortable with the fact that, like, it's happening at all. But yeah, I'm sure you guys are wondering who are these flirtations aimed at.
You're gonna take a 5-minute break, aren't we?
Yeah.
God damn.
No, we're not. No, we're not. Unless you guys want one, in which case then we will. But
oh, come on! Don't leave me hanging! Don't leave me hanging!
How very fitting, because it is at Thea that her intents are aimed at.
Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh, and she's completely oblivious.
Nah, she's not gonna be here in a week anyways.
If you're gonna die, you might as well get laid in the afterlife? Question mark?
Exclamation point, question mark.
Gotta happen some point.
Yeah. Virgin in life. Not so much in death.
Hey, you're a bard now. You can fulfill the bard goals.
There's a necrophilia joke to make of that, but anyway, moving on. You guys have any further questions? Do you want to take up Vasai on her offer of a free spa trip? Something to cut loose? The spas are magic, to be fair.
Yeah, I mean, Fia's got no fucking idea. She's just like, yeah, she's crushing on someone.
Okay, here, I'll try to do it. I'll try to make the proposition a bit more organic, narratively way. You guys are all like sort of thinking to yourselves like, what to ask next, or how does this quick, normal investigator shit.
And she commander shepherds you.
Wait, which part? The
stares for 30 seconds straight. Just
report to the ship as soon as possible.
Okay. Which is actually true for this. She just sees you guys. Well, if you guys need a moment of respite. She gestures at like outside, or perhaps invigoration. Our more deluxe spa does have magical properties woven into it.
Ain't you on the job?
Yeah,
I am, which is why I'm offering.
The question is, was he talking to you or us? Because we also are.
I mean...
Eleni just like turned her face away at this. Well,
does Eleni have her helmet on or no?
She always has her helmet on, but she does have her mask on right now.
I mean, if the wonderful woman offers...
Is that Fia saying that?
No, that was Catherine.
Catherine. Caitlin.
It's hard to tell when you're talking a short burst. I need a longer sentence to differentiate.
You're the British.
Apologies. I'll just start talking in third person then.
Oh, of course. Thank you. See, that's why I had to play female NPCs. No one has any reservations for it until well later.
Final question.
Yes.
Have you seen either of the individuals, the Enkindler or the masked individual?
Ever since?
Ever since? Or previously here at the establishment?
Well, I wouldn't be able to say for the masked individual. No. As for the Enkindler, no as well.
Have you seen
Before nor since.
Enkindler anywhere previously?
Certainly, you guys are rather.
No, I don't mean
Prominent.
us. I mean that one in specific.
No. That being said, I don't know all the Enkindlers. I know some people do memorize your rank and file and everything, but I'm afraid I'm not one of those people. You guys do have, like, I want to say fan clubs, but like a endorsement group of just Enkindlers in general. That is a thing. That is like a group of people. It's a bit weird. Or flattering. Probably more weird. It's like K-pop stans. Shoot them.
How quickly was the Enkindler at the scene in question? How fast were they to respond?
Very quickly. Fortunately so. My sense of time at the moment was a bit off due to the nature of it. But I would say well within a minute or so, maybe a couple minutes. They just happened to be nearby. Eleni like whispers to you, Bohan. Do you think there's something up with this Enkindler?
Yes, as she says that, I'm just gonna rutabaga says, "You ain't that smart, are you?"
Bohan nods.
I'll take that.
It ain't a compliment.
Well, we all know his side.
And you're not very charming, Rutabaga, nor discreet. Anyways, I was going to segue from that, transitions as conversations go for the rest of us. What do you think is happening, Bohan?
I cannot yet see a reason or a motive. It eludes me, but this seems to me like some sort of con artist scheme. What better way to ingratiate yourself with someone than to save them from something unpleasant? The question, though, is why? If there is nothing in specific that Ms. Renan here can recall, perhaps it is, as you said previously, the establishment. Ms. Renan.
Yes?
Has any of the other workers here at the spa had any trouble within the last couple of months?
Well, there is always something happening here and there, but nothing I call it a security or from the girls themselves can't handle. Nothing particularly notorious.
Ron's going to nod, and he's going to sort of sink into a more contemplative body posture.
You guys are once more thinking on the matter. This is, I guess, when Vasadi shoots her shot. She capitalizes off the moment of quiet and does. She says this out loud to all of you to the room. But those of you who got the insight roll prior can sort of figure where it's directed at. I hear you and Kindlers get all manners of scars due to your diligent line of work. It might be of interest, she says, looking particularly at Sophia, to note that our spas can heal such.
How would that be heal?
Don't question, just go for it.
Fia's just like sort of scratching her head, like what?
She gets a really lazy smirk to her face. Would you like me to show you?
Corey
Are
is
you
going
so
to
interested?
put a hand on Fia's shoulder, lean in and whisper, "Careful. We don't know if this place is even real."
That is true.
Can I do a different insight check to see if she has any other hidden intents with separating the group in some way?
Well,
Besides
she doesn't intend to separate the group. She invites all of you.
Okay. But can I
You can
still
still roll
see
an
if this
insight check.
is...
Yeah.
It's a public bathhouse. Well, not public. It's private because you have to pay for it. 18? No. Yeah. Nothing seems to ping off your radar, so to speak.
She's just wanting to have a good old time, apparently.
Look, some people are just horny, and that's okay.
Some people just like the same sex and the same race. What can I say?
That's subtle elfish race or elven racism.
To a degree, yeah. Now I think about it.
that's why when you said, "Oh yeah, it's her," it's just like, "Oh yeah, no, that makes sense. She's an elf."
No, yeah, that's where I was going with it, but I just didn't think the cultural aspect of that. So yeah, we can. I'll be there if you have any more questions. And honestly, I could use a break as well.
I think that for the sorry, go ahead if you are. But group huddle.
Group huddle.
Family huddle. You guys huddle.
Right. So, as much I enjoy a bath as much as any other man, grooming is important. However, we do have a job at our hands, and we should not be distracted by pleasantries.
Nods in agreement.
Do we have any other questions for the young miss, or shall we get on with it?
Shakes head with, "I don't have any goddamn questions."
None. Push.
No.
Yeah, this just provided more questions than answers, honestly.
On that note, perhaps we should return to our esteemed colleague and see if they can dig something up with the description provided.
So do you guys.
Yeah. I think this Enkindler, if he is an Enkindler, would definitely be a good starting point. Or lead, I guess.
I mean, I doubt he would have more information than us, if he exists. Also, out of game, the mask shape was different. Because I remember the first mask we saw, I think had like an X and had lines going down, not X's in a circle.
Oh, it was in a circle.
It was? Okay, I was wrong though.
It was yeah, it had the lines, and then that was all inside of the circle, I think.
There! I keep dropping shit.
So, shall we be off?
Indeed. Buildings have ears, the same as humans.
We can go still talk to the perimeter people, the maintenance personnel, and perhaps figure out what's up with our... She holds up her badge. You know.
Yeah. Agreed.
Yeah, okay.
We can talk about outside.
Good.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Yeah, you guys are just huddled in like a staff lounge area right now.
Now get off.
Miss Brennan is
Get off.
like just by the door, just like leaned against the wall there, just chilling.
Thank you for your cooperation, Ms. Brennan. You have been
Anytime,
most
you can
gracious.
Well, I'm assuming you'll be departing then. You guys can detect a hint of whimsical sadness.
Unfortunately so. I ain't prepared cure disease today.
Damn, you're going all out on this.
It's because he hasn't played. He didn't play last week.
I gotta get all that
I'll just
stuff in.
concentrate.
Gotta get it all in.
I assure you, sir, that the magic in the spas covers that. Takes exhaustion right out of you too.
Looks back at the group with head nod saying, notice how she didn't deny having diseases.
Yeah, and unfortunately for you, the prisoners don't get to separate from the groups, so we should probably get going.
Oh, okay then.
Wait a minute. What do you mean take the prison away from the group? She wasn't implying that. Sure, they only wanted
I
one
was
of you.
saying, I was saying more like we can't like leave them alone to hang out in the spa while we go do our work.
Alright. See, I use the magic word exhaustion there, so now you guys think in the metagame sense. So, you guys leave the Omega Spa. Miss Renan resumes her post at the front desk. Getting her cover too.
Disappointed.
If you ever change your mind,
Mm.
I'll be here. You like a conspiratorial wink. Oh, and he just grabs you up like from behind, like on both shoulders, and just like
Go,
ushers
go.
you out the building. Like no.
Hey, look, if I have to feel like shit, there's no reason why Fia has to feel like shit as well, okay?
That's a very good point.
Swig a swallow.
Clam diving ain't on the agenda today.
Jesus Christ. Did you have these saved up? I have to...
Yes.
No, this is just channeling
Always on the spot.
his inner snarky energy. I was gonna say sniting, which I guess is true. So, what do you guys want to do next? We're on a time limit today, apparently. So, what do next?
We could either look
shall
at
we-
the Kindler or the perimeter guard people.
All right.
Yeah.
So, it's your guys' choice. Just tell me where.
My vote's the perimeter.
Yeah.
Anyone else?
Yeah, I'm fine with
Sounds good.
Yeah.
All right.